Previously on D&D.
Are you still in the tavern?
I'm gonna try to see if there's like an armor store or some shit.
It's yeah, I had my moment.
Yeah, so you definitely had your moment. Your guy's being dragged off
Joel
to...
shit himself on the way to the barracks. I mind fucked him, and then he slept in a pile of my urine.
Oh, okay.
Mike knows all the best locations to shop. Turn it.
It's across from Armor Crombie, right?
Oh no!
This poor kid, man. I didn't expect you guys to take advantage of this poor little child. Maybe the garrison isn't the same as the stockades.
Bostic is new to D&D, by the way, and you'll notice that because like Mike, Anno, and I have, and Illusions, of course, as the DM. We have a lot of history with playing, and you can tell that he's new because you try to keep as many secrets from the DM as you can, because it's us against the DM, honestly.
Mask my chuckles. Just like
10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass. You guys arrive at the what looks like to be the entrance of the garrison, of the Stillbend garrison. And as you guys approach, they say, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Jeremy." He's like, "Where the hell have you been?" He's like, and the guard goes, "Whoa!" He's like, "Okay, wow." He's like, "Yep, yeah, we got a code yellow. We got a code yellow, boys." And the other guards on duty.
To be fair, there should be another guard that smells similar.
Guard went to the stockade, not the garrison.
I'm just saying.
He's like, we got a
peed on the guy that was taking me in.
Code yellow, and they're all like, "Oh my God!" And they all start saying, like, some of them were like, "Jesus," and they're all like laughing at him. And he's like, "You there?" He's like, "Where'd you find this? Where'd you find the kid?"
I'm talking to the kid.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, let me take care of this. I'll be right back. So then I go up to the guard and I want to tell him, like, man, look, he was drinking at the tavern up there. He was, getting a little wild, and somebody smarted off about, can you knock me out for money? And he talked about needing money or something. So he didn't want to be made fun of anymore because of his clothes. I didn't catch it. I was playing the music, right? So I told him I would help him back so that he wouldn't get messed up or anything.
He implied that I knocked him out. That's pretty funny. He implied that I beat him up.
Fell over screaming, right? And it was kind of embarrassing, really. So I felt bad for him. I was just trying to help him out, and so when I pulled,
it's a shit town though, so they're not gonna remember us. I guess this place sucks.
Drag my hand across whatever might be sopping wet of piss, and be like, dude, look, this shit's all over him, and me too. Like, and then I hold it up to his hand and like let him smell it.
He's like, oh, okay. He's like, okay, all right. He's like, thank you. He's like, well.
Besides, he has a ton of like persuasion shit as a bard.
Image on the recruits of this, these ranks, and he kind of looks at the kid again. He's like, he shakes his head. He's like, yeah, we sent him down there. He was supposed to meet up with another guy, and just to kind of rough him up a bit because honestly, this he's a twig. Look at him. He's like, we also don't want to be painted as like weak, right? He's like, but I appreciate the hospitality and you taking care of the kid, but he's like, he kind of like swallows with like trying not to breathe through his nose. He's like, here. He's like, for your troubles, and he hands you 10 silver. He says, thank you again.
So I tell him, oh, can you hold on to it really? Actually,
fuck everybody. That's funny.
Him in at least, and
he's making so much money. It's not fair. He literally makes so much money. He made money playing. He made money from my brawl. He's making money now.
Unfortunately, we don't let civilians in the barracks. No, I can't. Sorry. So the best I can do is get you some clothes.
Yeah. So at this point here, he says he can get me some clothes. Like I'm taller than the kid.
Persuasion roll to get in.
Well, I was gonna try to do the so I guess suggestion. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Suggest a course of activity.
I was gonna suggest
limited to
him
a sentence.
At this point,
magically influence a creature to see within a range that can hear and understand you. Oh, he's gonna charm him basically.
I can't wear those clothes, so instead of the money, do you guys have any like old whatever adult wearing stuff that you got. Like
Adult wearing
or something,
shit.
'cause I don't know if they're wearing armor or if they're wearing like I guess I should have asked what they're wearing, but
Dude, bards are actually OP at high level
make a
too.
Wisdom save here for this guy, and it has to be. Yeah, he's like, of course. Well, I can't get you the kids' clothes, but I don't know. You could probably fit into something of mine. What? Why don't you wait here and I'll go get it for you.
oh yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. And oh, don't forget the kid. He's falling.
Yeah. Just snoring again. He's like, oh Jesus. Like, Leo. He's like, come get the kid. He's like, oh. One of the guys that's sitting down by the front steps just kind of waddles over. And he's like,
I feel bad for Mike. He said all of like 10 words in an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
Literally. Okay, yeah, he said like two sentences in 2 hours.
The kid he's like, nope. He's like, he is not going inside. No, you bring the clothes out here. He's like, oh, fine. 5
I
minutes
did
go by.
not intend to have the first hour and a half be piss related. I just sort of put that out there.
So about 5 minutes go by. He comes back out with the change of clothes for you and the kid. The kid just kind of slips out of. They help him slip out of his clothes. They're gagging while they're doing it. They're like, oh. One guy actually like starts like barfing on the floor. He's like, oh my god. And yeah, they kind of like they leave his clothes on the street. Like they don't even bring like the urine covered clothes. They just leave them there. They bring him inside, and he hands you the change of clothes. You're about roughly, I guess the guard is roughly about the same size. Just eyeing the clothes, you could probably squeeze into them. They'd probably be a little bit tight, but they definitely would fit.
And what kind of clothes are they anyway? What do I look like?
Yeah, they're not like guard uniform. It's more like just like a
Yeah, we were supposed to wait for a lighthouse signal from the gang,
pants. Like,
and we went and did our own thing. Like this
putting on armor, that kind of.
DM wanted to go like this. We went this way.
I don't know.
It's
So
fucking
is
crazy.
That distinctive to their gear? Like, is that something that would be issued by them?
Make an intelligence check.
That's dangerous.
At least you're not a big 6'7" idiot. Or maybe you are.
Yeah, these look like just normal fabric clothes.
You're a little idiot.
Gotta play with it. All right, I'm gonna take his clothes. So I'm gonna wrap. I wanna take the kids' clothes too.
He rolled so low.
The clothes that are left out there that are gross.
Okay.
I wanna gather them, but I wanna gather them closely enough to where I don't get necessarily myself nasty, but
Right.
they're visible that it's Squire clothing.
Okay.
And
you want to
then,
do this in front of them or like after you guys leave? I mean, they're technically actively like there's
Guarding,
guards.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say something to the effect of like, I'll take care of these guys. I'll throw mine away and his at the same time.
He's like, oh, power to you. He's like that. He's like, I don't know how he managed to piss himself that much. He's like, all right.
Our story's about piss.
Super
Piss
well
adventures.
play.
You're right. It's so true. The Armor Crombie Raiders. Okay, finally they're gonna make their way towards me. I
Reign
think
of the old god.
maybe I'll be able to. Well, I want Mike to have his turn.
I guess at this point I would probably pause to let like Mike or somebody else go for a bit.
Yep.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in.